Hello everybody, today I'm going to share you about some important concepts in wire gauge and the wire property, and especially for the protection mechanism in the construction site and in every application wise areas. The wire and the wire passage is very important thing. So in my today's episode I'm going to show you the most important tips and tricks in the wire diameter here. So look here, you have to see here a number of wires. So each wires are insulated by external protective device here. So it is insulated by this white protective cover, and internally there are wires also are applied for a control mechanism. Look, these wires, each wire have its own cross-sectional diameter, a cross-sectional diameter as well as the amperage and the power carrying capacity is also under it. So in my today's episode here, I would like to share you about the wire protection device. So these electrical wires are a very important thing, especially to make a mechanical motion from the electrical system. So the electrical power is supplied through this particular wire system. So in here it is for a controlling purpose, in order to control, in order to regulate, in order to actuate and deactuate. The button is through a push button and power supply through this mechanism. So my intention here is wires are so much sensitive devices, by the way, except those things. Look here, as I mentioned earlier, there are a protective wire. So physically, when you see this thing, it looks like a very immense thing, but its function is versatile. Look here. So this is the external protective device, which is an insulator in order to protect the internal wire property from heavy sun and from the moisture during the time of rainy season, or in some functional areas. There may be the water is entered through the wire, and when the electrical system or the electrical power supplying mechanism is engaged through a water, there is a short circuit is happened through the mechanism. So in order to protect that, the external protection device is very important here. So later on, what does it mean, by the way? Have you seen the property of this, which is what we call it a corrugated pipe? So corrugated pipes are it seems to be like a wire. So when you see the properties of this corrugated pipe, these corrugated pipes have a very versatile advantage, especially in a protection mechanism. So it protects again the internal wire from heavy rain and from external supplied forces or pressures which is suddenly applied upon the system. So here corrugated pipes are determined through their internal diameter Pn and Dn. So the maximum pressure and the nominal pressure under it. So again, its measuring parameter is a cross-sectional area. So it depends upon the wire, what kind of wire is passing through under it. So look, the corrugated pipe between here and this is a very big difference. Look, this is a very high diameter, and this is a small diameter. So this is small diameter corrugated pipes are in order to pass such kind of wires. Look, this is a series of wires under it, and here when you look the external the internal wire which is passing through, this is a very high and versatile. So in my today's presentation, I hope you got the advantage of a corrugated wire. So corrugated wires are a very important thing, especially in electrical power supplying mechanism in a site, especially in a heavy sunrise environment. So I hope you got a detailed definition about the corrugated pipes and the corrugated pipe advantages here. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget subscribe, like and share. See you until the next episode. Thanks.